Hey everybody, it's Jill, FiberFloozieCrafts. I'm trying something a little bit different here today. Instead of doing a live, I'm going to do a premiere in which I show you my real feeling about this box that I purchased from the Happy Planner. And then I also have some story time for you. Um, yeah, there's been a lot going on lately with some of my purchases and how they're getting to me. So I just thought I would share that with you. And I'm going to bring in my camera here. I've got it all set up and ready to go. All right, so let's pause for a minute. Now, as you know, I bought this Happy Planner, and this is my one that I am using now. Um, and I got it all set up. And I did that on camera the other day. I realized that the volume was terrible. Uh, I have not decorated the name page or the monthly yet, or the currently. Probably will do that. This is my monthly, but I put all of my dashboards and everything in. This was this week with the 4th of July, and this is the one that I decorated this week. I still need to go back and fill in some things to kind of back plan some things that have happened and put that in there because I actually have not touched it. So I need to work on this. So this order was a separate order from this order. This order, I ordered two of these. One of these is for my daughter Chelsea, and the other one is for me. We both like the Gilmore Girls. It's just kind of one of those things that we like together. Not everybody is a fan of the Gilmore Girls. I understand that. I get it. They do have a different way of talking to each other, but it's just, I don't know if it's an aesthetic about them or just it it can be kind of funny, witty. We like Luke and the coffee shop. So, all right. Now, let me go get my phone because I do want to share some thoughts with you about how all of this happened, getting this order. All right, I made my order for these on the 18th of June in the morning. On the 22nd of June, it had a tag. They had printed a tag for it, but it was waiting to go out. Now, this was set to be shipped through FedEx. It did not get picked up until the 23rd. On Happy Planner's website, it says a 4 to 7 day processing time. That's the time it takes for them to get your order, process it, and ship it out. 4 to 7 days. So they were within their window. So it shows that it was picked up. It arrived at FedEx location on that same day, the 23rd. It left the FedEx at a station in California on the 24th, and it arrived in Fort Worth, Texas on the 25th. Now, Fort Worth is 4 hours from me. That is a same-day service. Okay. It left Fort Worth, was in transit to Abilene. Abilene is 1 hour from me. That was on the 26th. It left on the 26th. It did not get delivered. It went back in transit, went back to Abilene, was back in Abilene on the 29th. It came back out on the truck and was out for delivery. It didn't get delivered. Then it was back in Abilene on the 29th, back out on the 30th, out for delivery, was finally delivered on the 30th. The window for ordering to delivery for Happy Planner on their website is up to 11 days. June 30th was 12 days. Again, it got here. You saw me open it. I don't know what it's going to look like on the inside. We have 100, almost 120 degrees in those trucks, in the back of those trucks. There are stickers in here. There are stamps in here. There are inks. I think there may be ink. I don't know. I really don't know, because this is the Be Happy box. And they do them in themes. We've got the Chinese food takeout here. This is the tag for the Dragonfly Inn. Here's a Luke's coffee cup. Here's the Gilmore Girls tag. Coffee cup there. This is the Dragonfly Inn books. There's the gazebo, the leaves. It does say what's in here. Fabric cover planner, folded fill paper, deluxe bookmark, embroidered patch, notepad, highlighters, a zip pouch, stickers, and stamps. Life's short, talk fast. They have Gilmore Girls and Happy Planner. It's a collaboration. This is great paper. I'll be able to use this paper in junk journaling, sip coffee, and read books. Let's see if I can get this off without tearing it. Nope, it's going to tear. Okay, and the paper's tearing. That's all right. There's plenty of it. Aww. So here is our highlighters. And they say Gilmore Girls on them. Here is our pouch with the Dragonfly Inn and the Gilmore Girls patch. Here is a card. This is your tour card, the tour of the box. Here's our stamps. Notepad. Patch. Bookmark. Folded sheets. Stickers. And then here's our planner. Set this aside. And they have a foam on the discs now so that the discs don't get broken. Now my other planner did not come that way, and it was dirty. It came dirty. This looks like a denim. It is a denim. It's a deluxe cover. Sip coffee, read books. It says Luke's in this like soft rose color with the coffee cup. Chilton High. Stars Hollow. gazebo. Now these discs are plastic, but they're not quite gold. They're almost like a mocha color. Not sure if it's picking that up. I typically don't like the plastic, but I'm finding, said this in my other one, I'm finding that these are better for the deluxe covers that are heavier. It turns better on the plastic than on the metal. It comes with labels for your months. It looks like why are they muted out? Is this for the other side? Oh, I see. That's the clear. So if you put it on a darker surface, you'll see them. I got you. Great. Because this one is undated. Oh, it's got a reading list in front. Title, author rating, and place to write. Coffee, please, and a shot of cynicism. I live in two worlds. One is a world of books. Rory Gilmore. It's our monthly. Now, last year I purchased a sticker book for the Gilmore Girls and got the notebook, I believe. And this one is, this is dashboard. Where's our tour guide? 12-month discount, undated, classic. So it's classic size. Undated monthly, weekly spreads with plenty of space for notes and ideas. It's like Luke from the show, always dependable. This planner boasts a beautiful corduroy cover adorned with patches inspired by iconic references such as Luke Steiner mugs and Dragonfly Inn logo. Does not say. See, this is different. I don't think this is dashboard. This is another. My brain's not telling me the name of it. You can see this one. We have all of this here, and then your week is on this side. Okay. This one, your week is on 2 pages. This could be done as definitely be done as a journal. Because you have notes down at the bottom. There's 3 checklists down here. So what happens when we get to the end of the month? Okay. So when we get to the end of the month, instead of a currently page like the other ones, we have the reading. Okay. That's fun. All right. Let's look at the rest of the dashboards. The coffee, please. And we've got, we're almost there and nowhere near it. All that matters is we're going. And this one has the foil. Sip coffee, read books. And these are the Chilton colors. What is this almost looks like it was folded. There is a difference in the coloring right here. The floral with the Gilmore Girls in it. It's just my favorite time of year. The whole world changes color with the gold. What she tackles, she conquers. In gingham. Life short, talk fast. This one has rose gold foil, and it's got all the icons. You've been Gilmored, Stars Hollow, Sip coffee, read books, coffee, 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 coffee. Reminds me of Laura. Oh, look at that. Luke's. This is from the box. The same icons are on this page. People can live for 100 years without really living for a minute. And then you've been Gilmored. Oh, time for my meds. Hold, please. It is still hot, but I still have coffee. All right, let's see what they put at the back. Usually there's notes. Yes. Now, I did not, there was a notebook that came out too, I think. I might be lying. Anyway, one note page at the very back. Or I already got the notebook and I'm thinking of that notebook. Okay. Here's the thickness of it. I love it. I absolutely love it. I love both of them. I think that they go really well together. The colors that came out in the summer release were really fun. I think everything looks, so this one could definitely be used as a journal. And this is my regular. I'm actually really happy. I don't feel like I need to change anything as far as the discs go. Now, down the road, if either of them gets pretty full, normally how I handle that is, see, I only have 3 months in this one. And I will do the same thing with this one. And I will take them out and have only 3 months in it. Okay, I'm going to have this ready because we got stuffs. Okay, now this I will set aside because I'm not going to put it on this, of course. Life short, talk fast. I will put it on something else, or just put it somewhere so I can look at it. I might have a spot over here on my desk. I might do that. I kind of like the idea of doing that. Okay, here is the notepad. And I use them all the time. I have a whole drawer full over here. The fun thing with these is you can decorate with them. And hello to all of you who are watching and following along with me. I see you and I appreciate you being here. I know this is a little bit different and you're not able to get my answer right away, but hopefully I'm able to answer your questions and talk to you um, in the live chat. But thank you all so much for watching and for being here. This one pulls at the bottom. Okay. Now there's no sticky on it. This is a true note. It feels thick. Yeah, these are pretty thick. These are fun because these can be colored and used as decoration or used for their intended purpose, but they're large enough also that they could be used, they could be glued to the page and then pushed over and used like that. I would do it to where you don't see that here. Fold it over right there and glue that part down, and then it will flip up. That's cool. And it says Stars Hollow right there. Nice. Right here is our pouch. Gilmore Girls and Happy Planner collaboration right there. Dragonfly in. Got a little bit of stray thread. It's a canvas feel, but soft. There's the inside. That's nice. This is big enough I can put my scissors in it, pins, my whiteout, my glue, my straight edge, my tweezers, and where is my cutter? And my little trimming blade. And then on top of that, I could actually put some, right, this is, where is it? Where are you? Here's a pencil, and a pen. I'm looking for the Tombow, which is a little bit longer. Here's a Copic type pen. This is the Edding. This is a little bit longer. It fits in there. Look how much stuff I have put in this thing. It holds a lot. Perfect. That's very cool. It's a nice size. Okay. This is our bookmark. Now this is pretty heavy. Oh, it's quilted. This is quilted. It's thick. It's like a vegan leather. I live in two worlds. One is a world of books. It'll take it a minute to go on there. But once I decide where it's going to live, then I won't move it. It will stay. Oh, and it turns really well on this plastic. Yeah. So I won't move it. I will move the page. And it will stay where it's at. I like that. They should do more of those instead of the cheap plastic ones. These are very nice. I hope they're going to do more of those. I'm really not sure that I'm going to do any more Happy Planner, to be honest. I have not made up my mind, but I'm leaning towards not ever buying from them again because of some things that have been happening with it. So much of their stuff is cutesy, and it's gotten very expensive. And like, I know there's not going to be anything really new, really cool, but I love the deluxe covers. They are doing some things. But honestly, I'm so mad at FedEx and with what's going on with them, and that's the way that they send their stuff out. So if I do get anything, it's going to have to be something I really want, and I'm going to have to decide whether I'm going to put up with that or not. And right now, I don't want to. I'm too mad. It's too fresh, and I'm too mad. This is the folded notes. Now, I'm happy to get some of these because I have been using these for trackers. See, it folds over. This is great. These are great. So I might go ahead and rewrite my current tracker to go in this one. And how many did we get? Find the tour. Huh. Where is it? Classic fill paper when you do 20. So that's enough for every month and plus. So that's good. I will probably do that. I will probably put it in. But see, what I've been doing is just moving it. So where did I put you? Here it is. See, this one was the dogs. And I've got the things that I have to remember every month on here. So now I can put them on one of these and it will match this planner too. because these colors match this planner better. And then when they just get really worn out, I'll just replace it. But I'm really kind of thinking that I'll just transfer them over. And that would be good with this one, but we'll see. I'll leave one in here and we'll see how it goes. Matter of fact, I'm just going to stick these in there. And then I will decide. All right. And then this is our stamps. Let me get paper to put behind it for you. And it came with a block. So we did not get ink. But we got an acrylic block. We're going to have to do these because we need to see what they look like. Oh, this is a book plate. This book belongs to, from the library of, read, love, and return to. Sip coffee from the library of. This book belongs to. Aww. Those are book plates. But we're going to do them right here. This is the cover sheet. Oh, we could put them right here too. Let me get some ink. I have one. I have this one is called Sand. I have a mustard. I have the hardest time opening these. This one is called something Sand. I don't think so. We have mustard, and then we also have the creamy caramel. Or a cocoa. A cocoa one. I'll bet you that's going to be good. Let's do the cocoa. Yeah, see that? I bet that's going to work. Let's do cocoa. You peel it off. Now this one does not have lines on it. Some of the blocks have lines. Now you want to kind of rub it with on your skin to get some of the newness off of it. Okay. I'm going to have to pick it up. Press it and rub it. Make sure it gets... I don't know. This one doesn't look too juicy, does it? Oh, I can see it there, though. I also have a stamp. This pushes the stamp down. I like that color. That works. And then this is what I am using to clean them. And I will do that now. Okay. And then it goes back on. Oops. I'm going to rub it to get it stamp ink on there too. Yeah, it's looking kind of light. Not bad though. That came out pretty good. What is everyone working on today? Are you having a good 4th? Did you have a good 4th of July? Happy 4th of July weekend to everyone. We had lunch. I went to Walmart with Dad. It's Saturday when I'm doing this. And we went out. He invited Mr. Fiber and I to go out and have lunch with him. I'm touching the paper. Oh, that's all right. Makes it grungy, doesn't it? We all had the same thing. It's our first time. I don't know of a single time that we have all eaten the same thing. Well, practically. We each got a burrito. Dad and I got them with beef, and it was so tender and so delicious. I could not eat the whole thing. And Mr. Fiber always gets the fajita chicken in his burrito. The place that we go here in town is called Isabella's, and she makes a burrito, and it's called a cowboy burrito, and it's where she fills it with the peppers and onions and meat, and then she wraps it up and covers it in a cheese sauce and uses pico de gallo. Oh, it is so good. And Dad and I had the beef one. Now they do make it with beans and rice, but when we get the chips and the hot sauce and we eat on that until it gets there, and then by the time we get the food, it's like, you know what? I don't need the beans and rice. I just eat the burrito. And I am stuffed, and I couldn't even eat the whole thing. Oh, these are fun. Okay, and then where is my cover? Put the cover back on. Now I have been doing organizing of my stamps. So I will put these away in a minute. Set them aside. Isn't that fun? Oh, I like that. And then I will put my name right here I will pull some letters and put my name in here. Okay, so let me get an envelope for that. Here it is. And I will probably put a piece of paper. What I might do is use our tour card, put that in behind it. That's fun. Okay, now let's look at the stickers. This is the classic. They make them in classic, big, and mini. They also have dashboard. And what that means is that they fit a certain size of box in the planner. These boxes here are the size of the vertical boxes that are in the vertical planner. They also have some that are monthly. This is all gold foil, rose gold, coppery gold. Great colors. These can go in your monthly or they can go in your mini. They're great for appointments. Home is where my books are. Get a little better each day. What she tackles, she conquers. Coffee book, sunshine music. I just take a book with me everywhere. It's just a habit. Rory Gilmore. In my book club era, we have some decorative ones here. Sip coffee, read books. Be your own muse. Checklists. Oh, fun. Here's some layered. Those are cool. And then there's one down here at the bottom. Oh, okay. Those are flags. Second page of those. Third page. Oh, and they're all different. This page is the same as this one. This one's different. And this is the same. So 2 of each. Coffee, 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 coffee. Coffee, a noun. Coffee is a saying, like an exaggeration. It's a funny, desperate cry for caffeine. These are some of the quotes from the show. And then these are flags over here. Not flags. They go in the top of the box. You got coffee cups with lines. This is cool because you can use this background once you've used all of the, what I would do is I would cut this off, this hole, and then once I use all of the stickers, I would use what's left and put it on a page. Two of those. These are just like the stamps. Book rating. Reading time. Those are the destination dots, like map destination dots. I forget what you call that. Oh, what is that? Is this a full page? No, it's washi. Washi. Quotes, and these are in that rose gold. I love it. Leaves, aw. Scallops. And see, these fit a dashboard or across two vertical boxes. A whole page of Luke's cups. Books. You're a book tease. To be read. With Chilton. That's a very fun sticker book. Very fun. And a beautiful color scheme. Makes me ready for fall, you guys. Okay, so that's that. And I told you the story. Oh. Also, I do have another story. Let me switch my camera real quick. So here's another story. I have such a hard time now with my shoulder that, of course, I was on Facebook and I saw an ad for a company that makes bras that are they're mobility bras. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to try it. And I looked at them for a really long time before I did it because I just wasn't sure. I thought, you know, what if I can't send it back? What if it doesn't work and I can't send it back? And Mr. Fiber said, well, do they have a return policy? And I looked it up and it did. I could return it, no problem. It didn't work out. So I ordered the first one and I liked it pretty well. And then I ordered two more in it because it was a bundle and I could order two and they were a different style. Those didn't work out, but I knew I could return them. So I got online on their website, found where I could return them, did the return, no problem. They sent me an email with the labels. I printed the labels. I packaged everything up back in all the pieces and put everything back in its original packaging. And I took it to, it said that you could drop it off, the drop off, and it was FedEx. Now, if I haven't said it and you haven't picked up on it, I'm just not a FedEx fan. FedEx won't comb down my dirt road if it's wet at all. They're like, nope, not doing it. Not doing it. UPS has gotten better about it. But FedEx is just like, no, I'm not getting the truck dirty. Not doing it. It is really tough. Well, I've just had the hardest time with them. They don't deliver, like they don't deliver on time. They don't update things very well in their apps, and you can't call them. You can't get somebody. There's no person that you can get a hold of. And try finding a FedEx building that you can visit and talk it out. The last time I had to find one, I can't. So I'm just not a FedEx fan, okay? Well, this company used FedEx. And I looked up on their website for the company and asked where their drop-offs were. And one of the drop-offs was at the Dollar General store. And I was in Abilene with my dad, and I had a UPS drop-off because I ordered something from Amazon that wasn't right, packaged it all up, and had to drop it off at the store. And then I had to drop off the FedEx one, found a Dollar General that was close to where Dad's appointment was, dropped in the store. I waited. I did not get a receipt. Y'all, get a receipt. This box I ordered off of Etsy, and I want to show you what's in it while I tell you the rest of my story. This came to me from a company on Etsy called Wintertime Crafts. Wintertime Crafts. And this is a beautiful little journal card. This is a stationery and journaling and stickers and other. And this was a overstock box. So this is a box that was put together with a whole bunch of things that were considered overstock. I have a code I can scan to get 10% off, or if you go to their website, you can use Thank You 10. And then it came with a little Tree of Life charm as a gift. Overstock variety box, special sale, 70% off paper crafting and junk journal supplies. And it was $34. The shipping was $10.66. I got $6 off of my shipping because I have Etsy Insider. And then my tax was $3.19. And so that brought this box to right about $42. And I have looked in this box, but not opened anything. Look at everything that's in here. Look at this. How many pieces? There's tons of stuff in here. even more down there. It just goes on and on with all this stuff. And not only is it all of this and all of this, but this is a tray. Okay, I took my purchase, dropped it off, and I waited, and I did not see any movement on my package. And I thought, well, and I was tracking it, tracking my order on their website, and it wasn't moving. They hadn't received it, and I was a little worried. Now, these were mobility bras. They weren't cheap. And it was the kind of thing that you want to return on, you know? I mean, if it's over $50, I would say you always want your money. But, you know, and you guys, the tray is a leather tray, and it's turquoise. How did she know I would want a turquoise desk tray? Really? It's beautiful. It is just beautiful. And you could probably unsnap it and then lay it flat to put it away. But this is going to be so nice to have bits and bobs sitting here on my desk to use when I junk journal. I'm so excited about that. It was 2 weeks after I had dropped off that package, and Dad and I went back to the store, to the Dollar General store. And the girl at the counter, she said, "Oh, that's a question for my manager." So she called her manager. She got her manager on her phone, and I was talking with her and her manager. And I wasn't holding anybody up. There was nobody else behind me at the line. And the manager was mean. She was nasty. She was irate. She was ticked off because I came in there asking about my package. This is the manager of that whole store. And she said, "We're not a drop-off place. I don't understand. That woman came in here and she threw that package at me, and then and I was like, wait a minute. I'm the person. This is my package, and I didn't throw it at anybody." Yes, she did. She came in and she was right off the bat. And she said, "And I handed it to that. We're not a drop-off. And I handed it to that FedEx man. And I told him, you take it and blah, blah, blah." Well, if she had given it to the FedEx man, it would have been scanned. She's lying. I am quite sure she threw it away. So, there's that. A couple $100 down the drain. Plus my shipping fees and all of that you don't get back when you return it. So I did write a letter to the company, and I let them know what happened, and they said, "There's nothing we can do because it didn't get scanned. You'd have to go back to that store." Well, hell no, I'm not going back to that store. Oh, these are fun little journal pieces. There's a whole lot here. I'm just going to kind of flip through. So this one's talking about a kite, florals, and I don't know if these are stickers or not. They feel like it. Yep, these are stickers. How fun. These are stickers. See, they have, they're lined here. It says there's 20 of them and they're called plant letters. That one is fun. So, yeah. Then the other day I was on Facebook and I saw a post from a FedEx worker. And I saw another post. It's all over the place if you look for it. You've probably seen them. Where the people are talking about what's going on with FedEx. They have both a regular FedEx line system through the stores, regular delivery, FedEx delivery, and then they have a ground delivery through FedEx. And they're combining the two. And a lot of the ground guys are being laid off. And the other guys, some of them are being laid off. And whatever's left, they're going to handle both. And these guys who've been doing the regular deliveries are having to remember to ask if anybody has ground stuff. It's a big mess right now. A big mess. All right, this one says Deco Stickers, and this is a winter time. Well, that's fun. The other one didn't say that. This one has their logo on it. And they're vellum. Oh, they're vellum stickers. How fun are these? Oh, these are cool. These are so good for layering. Look at that. Different sizes. Those are very fun. 40 pieces in that one. So I've had a really rough go with delivery stuff lately. So as you can tell, I was not very patient when I did not get my Happy Planner stuff, being that it was FedEx. And that's why I'm saying that I will probably not order anything. And the thing is, when you go onto a website, it's really hard to find out if someone uses FedEx or USPS or what they use. They don't always tell you that on their website. You can try to go to where they have their shipping policies written. This one says Little Princess, MO card. So these are little portraits and they're vellum. Now I don't know if these are stickers. Yep, they are. Gosh, I love that these are all stickers. They're little girl portraits. Look at the size of that one. Stamp size. A lot of these are kind of, oh, look at that with the dog. Some Christmas, like vintage Christmases. Almost German. This box has a German vintage historical feel to it. I'm really loving it. But this definitely looks German to me. It's not. I can tell that that's Japanese, but the feel is very Germanic. Okay, guys, sorry. I thought Mr. Fiber was talking to me. I think some of this is stationery. This one says for boys, antique bookstore, material paper, retro pages. For girls as well as for boys. Oh, these are papers. And they're all antiqued in different colors. See, we have this darker one and then the lighter one. Those are fun. This looks a lot like the table that Mr. Fiber and I sit at when we go. There's a restaurant we go to and they have it all over the table. You guys have anything like that where you're at? Do they do that in any of your restaurants? This one is tickets. I don't think I'll take these out. Even ticket material package. All different, and these are like a pastel-y but vintagey colors. Vintagey style but in pastels. This is paper, I think. No, I think it's vellum. Now, if this was 70% off and I got it for about $40, yes, it's vellum. Oh, look at that. That's fun. Oh, those are so cool. Music. Those are cool. Not very many. Looks like about 10 or 12 pieces. And I know you guys are wishing that I could talk to you, and I'm trying to do that. But I find that if I am doing a live, I'm going to do this one first. This one looks like stationery. Memory recall. That looks like French. So this one right here could be a kit. Yep. We have papers. This is a kit. We have papers here. And then we have vellum here. Journal card. More journal cards. Stickers. And then you can cut this packaging up and have it be like this could right here could be turned into a tuck spot, and then you have your jute string. That's a nice little kit. And I think this one is meant to be a kit too. Let's see. And you have a folder of envelope. All right, how's it open? So we have a belly band, which is cool because that can be glued down, and an envelope. It's tearing. That's okay. This is called a glassine envelope, and it has stickers and bits and bobs in it. And there's paper cards and stickers, tickets, tears. Oh, these are fun. Vellum. So that's vellum. This one is glossy. That may be a sticker. I'm not worried about that being tearing. I think that as long as it works, it's okay. And I'm not even going to try to put those back together. And I wonder if this is also a kit. Same company, Mo Card. Made in China. Have you guys had trouble with shipping lately? We went to Walmart, Dad and I today, and you know what? They didn't have a whole bunch of the stuff that we normally get. They had absolutely no half and half in the entire store. They didn't have Dad's bread that he usually gets. The store was packed today because of it being 4th of July. But I'm noticing that so much of the stores are starting to have issues with getting things. Oh, these are fun. These are almost like newspaper print. Fungi. Oh, I could color these. And those are pretty. Look at that. These are like book pages. And these are smaller. This one's folded. These are folded pages. Some of them are stickers. Oh, these are beautiful. I could watercolor on some of these, I bet. These are cards. These are stickers. These big ones. And these are little envelopes. Yep, see, it's another kit. That's awesome. Because you know these kits are probably $20 a piece, maybe $15 a piece. And then this is a usable piece also. Okay, and then we have what is this one? This one is on a ring. Book collection. Oh, how fun. There's a ton of them. Little tags. A little slice. Oh, wait, I think I got it. Nope. I'm having issues, y'all. I'm having issues. Come on, let me have that plastic. Okay. It's a little box, Notes of Nature. It's like opening a bunch of minis. Oh, so it's kind of like those, except they're stamp size. Now, of course, I can't read any of that writing. Throughout life, we rely on email groups of people for love, admiration, respect, and moral support and help. 100 stories. The little cards. And I don't think that they have stickers. But it's okay because I can always put glue on them. Yeah, they're cutouts. Just little cutouts. These are fun. Okay, I got some of these from Temu one time. I have a whole bunch of them. These are fun too. And these usually are stickers. Nope, these are vellum. Not stickers, I don't think. Yep, they are stickers. Stickers and vellum. So they're like tickets. Weekly pass. These are train passes. These are stickers. Nope, they're paper. This is paper. Collage paper. Ah, yeah. This is vellum. A whole bunch of vellum. Look at that. Oh, look at that. There's like a ticket. Oh, there's so much stuff in here. Man, amazing. This size is actually pretty fun to collage with. These are stickers. Garden Star. And these usually have, see, like this is an orange theme. I have some more of this. This one has Japanese writing. This one is paper. Fun. That's fun. This is a double. It's a double stack. So you've got the lighter and the darker. And it's vellum and paper. Nice. This is like seaside, city. Okay, then we have the tapes, washi tape. Oh, this one is a sparkle. It's like a creamy colored sparkle. This one is a grid. This one is got math and writing and music. This is music. Oh. And this one, let's open this one. It says collage and frames. Collage and frames. This is the last thing, y'all. I hope you've enjoyed watching this. I hope you have enjoyed chatting with me in the chat. Please leave me a thumb. The algorithm of life has changed again on YouTube. There are so many people that are not posting anymore, that have slowed down, that have figured out that there's a change. I do not understand the change and what has happened. There's a frame. Put this upside down, maybe. Those are cool. And they're kiss cut, which means that when I stick it down, it'll come off. See, it has a backing. When I remove the backing, I can actually cut these and then remove the backing and stick it down. Letters and frames. That's cool. That's a fun one, isn't it? There are whole channels that I have been watching for a long time that have disappeared, that are not posting anymore. I will keep coming back, and I will keep posting, and I will keep doing, and I will keep visiting with you all because it helps keep me sane. Let me give you an example of how I art journal. This is an Archer and Olive book. I don't remember what they're called. All of these got too expensive and I quit buying them. But this is, it has something to do with willow. But this is when I do art journaling, this is how I do. So this kind of stuff is perfect. This is last year. This was this year and I stopped. So it's time to do another one. But we will do that on another day, okay? Thank you all for being here. Always human here, by the way. And have fun today. I love y'all. I hope you are all well. And I will see you again on the next one, okay? Bye, everyone. If you would like to drop your channel, don't forget to put the word teal in the chat. I will play some things for you. I'll just talk for a minute or two here because I don't know how to add that to this. This is a recording. Anyway, put that in the chat and hopefully you can drop your link before we leave and people can go and find you. You can always do that in my chats. And I am sorry I did not mention that. If we didn't already mention it in the chat, hopefully you can do it now. Let me see if I can add something here. Yes, I can. All right. Bye, everyone. Love y'all.